Welcome back here on the Spartanburgers pregame show. Andrew Selover with one of last night's relievers, Case Matter. After the Burgers fall by 2 last night to get this series with Bowling Green started. Case, on the back end for you, though. 2 shutout innings, 4 strikeouts, a new season high. How are you feeling out there?
I'm feeling good. I had a stretch where I was, not throwing up zeros, so it just felt good to throw up a zero last night, and some strikeouts came with it, so that's always fun.
I know walks has been one of the biggest things for you guys as a staff, and you personally here getting your season started.
Yeah.
How were you able to command the ball last night?
Yeah, I was just taking some off and just trying to throw it in the zone and not trying to overthrow. I felt like, it's cool to throw up crazy velos, but last night I was actually able to put my fastball in the zone, and so that was a big factor into getting some strikeouts, and yeah.
In a day and age where velo is kind of a lot of what's talked about on the pitching side and everybody's trying to get higher and higher towards triple digits, how do you maybe at times stay away from that thought process and really focus in on command?
Yeah, sometimes I just throw too hard too early, and so that's when it kind of goes awry, like getting out of your mechanics and trying to throw too hard, but just kind of throwing it at the very end in a sense. And yeah,
Worked out well for you last night. Tell me a little bit about kind of the last year for you, because I know since you got drafted in the 10th round back in 2023, injuries have been a big part of your story. You obviously got back on the field last year. You're feeling healthy going into the offseason, and then another injury pops up. What has that been like?
Yeah, it's definitely been a tough time, but, I feel like everybody gets injured, and it's just like how you come out of it, if you come out of it better, and if you use that time to actually work and really work on your craft, work on stuff you might not be good at, and hopefully you come out better on the back end. So that's what I kind of use those times as. But yeah, not ideal to get hurt for about 18 months out of the last 2 years. So yeah, just been working through that. But
it was Tommy John in 2024, and then you told me about the torn lat at the end of last season. So over the course of 23 through 25, you had only pitched about 20 innings in your minor league career.
Yeah.
What does that do mentally to you, and how have you been able to make it through that to get back out here?
Yeah, just finding a way to recover the best as possible. I don't want to say not trying to get injured, but just trying to feel good all the time. You're not going to feel good, and maybe not trying to overthrow when you're not feeling good. That's been a big one. But just trying to give what I have that day and not trying to overdo what I have that day has been big. And hopefully I can keep doing that for the rest of the season.
What have you learned about yourself over the last few years?
Ooh, that's a good question. What have I learned about myself? That I can come back from, big setbacks.
Yeah.
If I get set back, I know that I can maybe come back stronger. Like after Tommy John, I came back throwing harder. And after this one, I came back feeling good. And so just kind of stack wins after big setbacks. So that's been a big part.
Case Matter with us here on the pregame show. Who are maybe some of the people that you really leaned on during those times where you weren't able to go out there and pitch?
Yeah, the rehab group has been great. Lugo, Kami, my family, my fiance, and a couple of the guys in the clubhouse. Tiger was in rehab with me for a lot of that time, so we became close. And yeah, it's a tough time, so you gotta find some people to get you through it. So yeah.
One of the things that you did, because you hadn't pitched a lot in the minor league seasons, was you went to Puerto Rico last year to pitch in the Winter League.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
That was great. I went into it with no expectations. I went in there to just get some innings, and I happened to do good, and that worked out. And now I did get hurt at the very end, but I felt like I kind of showed what I can do and when I'm at my best out there. So just getting the innings and showing what you can do. So that was a big part, and thanks to Santurce for giving me an opportunity like that. And yeah, it was good.
You played for Santurce just outside of the capital of San Juan down there in Puerto Rico. what did you learn about that island and about that area, and what did you enjoy most about being down there?
What did I enjoy? I mean, I enjoyed a lot of the food. The food was good down there. I tried some new things. The people actually speak a lot of English, which I did not expect when I went down there. Yeah, most everybody spoke English. I thought I was going to have to speak Spanish a lot, but that was a cool experience. And then we had 4 big league catchers on the team, so that was cool to throw to them and kind of see their pitch calling and kind of, learn how to manage games and stuff with them. So, yeah, I mean, there were some good guys out there, so it was a cool opportunity.
You mentioned pitching to 4 big league catchers.
Yeah.
What specifically did you take away from that?
I mean, just the way that he was like one of the guys. I noticed that he would watch the batter, like kind of every swing. He'd look at the batter, see where he's set up, kind of see his where he's landing. And he didn't tell me any of these things, but when I threw pitches where he wanted them to go, it turned out great. So that was a good part of that.
Some of the many nuances of the game. Case,
Exactly.
thanks for the time. Well pitched last night, and keep it going.
Thank you. Will do.